Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video, and this time it's gonna be a request by the lovely DisneyBar. She's been requesting that video from me for months now, and I refilmed that video again and again and again, and this is my I don't know how many attempts trying to film that thing. So yes, hopefully this one is the good one and I can post that thing later on tonight. But yes, it's a wishlist video. Basically, she's been trying to get me to do a wishlist that was supposed to be for my birthday. But my birthday is in September, and as you know, we are now in December, so I'm just a tiny bit late. Tiny bit. But I suppose since we're before Christmas, it can be a Christmassy / New Yearly video. Maybe? Yes, we do that? I'm gonna do that. Two things before I start something else. You have a new I have a new camera, so sometimes it doesn't necessarily focus. Apparently, I still haven't found out how to make it stay focused. I try, but for the moment I haven't found that. So yes, and secondly, if you hear some noises outside, it's because as soon as I started pushing the record button, someone in the street decided to actually make some ruckus. Because I'm very lucky like that. So, back to the wishlist. So, it's going to be a K-pop wishlist, obviously. But I have two other categories that I'm going to talk about. It's very short, at least in the other two categories. Not necessarily for the K-pop. But yes, mostly I try to concentrate on it when it comes to K-pop to filling holes in my collection. I think we all have those where you have 2 or 3 albums and you're missing 2, and while you really want to get them from that specific artist, and another artist you really like comes out with a new CD, and you buy the new CD first instead of buying the other two. So yes, that's the point where I am with these groups. So I would like to get these 2 complete hauls to finish parts of my collection, because surprise books are because I always get new priorities and I always leave those on the side, not necessarily consciously, but because Super Junior is back in the game, Dongbang Shinki is back in the game, although Shiny will not release that many stuff because only just left Origami. So we'll see what happened to Shiny. Junsu just got back from the army, and I'm missing a couple albums of this, so hopefully I will be able to get them in the new year, beginning of January, if possible. So yes, these are groups I really would love to get more albums, or solo artists I would love to get more albums, but for some reason I always buy other albums than theirs. So hopefully with that wishlist I will be able to complete those holes in my collection. So it's mostly SM groups, surprisingly, knowing me. But you also have some YG groups. So I'm going to start with the SM groups. They are not necessarily in order specifically, but yes. First is FX. So, while I haven't posted my collection video yet, my update, I have one FX album, and that's Electric Shock, that you will see in the collection video. And I recently bought, by recently I mean 4 days ago, 4 new FX albums. So you have Hot Summer, Red Light, Wildcat version, 4 Walls, Embers version, and 4 Walls Crystal version. One is white, the other one is orange. One is a white version, one is the orange version. So I'm really happy I have those. So now I'm missing only a couple albums in the current discography to finish that part. So what I really would like to get is those albums. So first is Pink Tape, obviously, and then you have New ABO and Shu. I would also like to get Pinocchio, but Pinocchio is not that high on my wishlist. So yes, those 3 or 4 albums would allow me to finish my FX collection, and that would be amazing. Also, I would really like to get their solo stuff, so Luna's album and Ember's album. because I really miss those, and I really love those two girls, two pieces, and they deserve way more love than they get, and FX just give them a comeback. Sorry, I had to do it. So yes, I would love to finish my FX collection. Second group is Super Junior. So I'm not missing that many albums. I'm missing for the group, for the Super Junior as a group, 2 releases I would really like to get. First is Bonamana version C, because for some reason I have version A and version B and not version C. And I usually try to buy the package first and then go back to the other version, but this time I didn't do it. So I would love to get version C, and I would also love to get an album that would do perfectly, that would be perfect for the season right now. Is Show Me Your Love. It's the collab they did with Don Shinki. I still don't have it. Can you believe it? Because I don't. Every time like, oh, why don't you have it? It's like my 2 favorite groups together collaborating, and it's so many people I love, and yeah, I don't have it. But yes, I would love to get it. Talking about Super Junior, and there's one album as a solo album that I would really like to get, because it will fill that hole in my collection, is Jerome's second solo album, What's Your Number. I have the first one, but I don't have the second one, and since I just bought Henry's second album, I'm missing Jerome's now. So yes, having it would finish that part of my collection. I would be done. It would be perfect. Then, Shiny. So while I think I'm not doing too bad with the Korean discography, I'm only missing Replay, which I would love to get, but I don't think I'm doing too bad when it comes to the Korean discography. I'm not going to talk about the Japanese discography because let's not go into that for a moment. That's just painful. I'm missing so many things, it's painful. But I would like to get the solos because I'm missing a couple. So first I decided to start with the Korean releases, and then we'll see what I do with the Japanese one. Because Taemin released a couple of Japanese CDs, and at one point I'm gonna want them, but yeah, not for the moment. So first, Taemin, yes. I'm missing 2 albums, so Press It and Moving, because I really would love to get the repackage and not necessarily the first release, because as repackages, I tend to buy them more than the rest of it. Whatever. And then O-News, which is My Voice, because it just released it before leaving me for the army. And why I ordered Key album, and it's in the mail. I didn't order O-News. Whatever reason, I don't know. But I still gotta have it, but I didn't. Yes, I'm gonna need it. So it's in the wishlist. And last, I put another girl group in there. It's SNSD. So there are 3 CDs I would love from them. It's G, because G is classic. O, because I think the song is really catchy. And Stellar Galaxy Supernova, which is one of the Japanese singles, because I really like the Japanese discography. So yes. I also would like to get 2 of Taeyeon's solo albums, so it's I and Y. I really like the solos, the songs on these 2 mini albums, and I would love to get them. And they're getting more and more difficult to find, and it's a nightmare. So yes, those. Next, JYP. So we only have 2 groups for JYP. There are 2 girl groups, which is surprising for me because I don't collect that many of them. Oops. So you have Wonder Girls. I only have Wonder Party, and I'm missing all the others, and I would love to get all the others, or at least not only have 1 album of them, because I really love them, but I only have 1 album, which is kind of ridiculous. And next is Miss A. From them I have 2 CD, so Bad But Good and Hush, and I'm missing all the others. So yes, to start completing that would be great. So that's the K-pop part of the wishlist. Next, I put 2 categories beside the K-pop. So you have books and figurines. So let's start with the books. I really would love to get the 2 screenplay for the Fantastic Beasts movies. I haven't bought them yet, and every time I see my Harry Potter shelf at home, I'm like, oh, there's 2 things that are missing there. So yeah, especially since I will get more shelves on my mother's, and I will put all my Harry Potter books together. It would be nice to have these 2 to go on with their little friends on the shelf. So yes, second category is figurines. So I have 3 I would really like to get. First one is a Lego one. Is an Iron Man figurine that you can actually build in Legos. And I'm a huge child at heart. Sorry. I must be a 5-year-old inside because I love Legos. And every time I go in a toy shop, I'm like, oh, Legos! So yes, I would love to be able to build an Iron Man figurine. That would be amazing. I can think. I've been wanting that figurine for a year now. And every time I see it, I'm like, nah, you're not gonna be weak. You're not going to buy it. Move. So yes, I haven't bought it yet. And I would really like to get it. The next 2 are 2 Funko Pops. The first one is a Leia figurine, the one on the speeder, and I have to warn you, actually it's quite massive. I saw it last time in the shop and I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was that big. So yes, I would really like to get it. I don't know where I'm going to put it for the moment, but when I'm going to put my shelves together during the holidays, I'm sure I will have space for it. It would be nice. It would be really nice on my new shelves. Let me tell you, it would be amazing. And next is another Funko Pop. And this one is actually really hard to get. So I don't expect anybody to actually buy that thing for me. But I'm putting it here, so hopefully if someone sees that video and know a place where I can actually get it for, I'm not gonna say cheap, because it doesn't sell for cheap. But under $50 or $60, not necessarily including shipping, by the way. I can pay the shipping. I would love it because I saw it on eBay. The ones I saw new on eBay the last time I was there was $120 without shipping. And no matter how much I want that figurine, because I've been wanting it for 5 years. No, what? 5 years? 5 years, I'm about right. I've been wanting it for 5 years. Or 4 years, something like that. Unless the movie came out anyway. But yes, even though I really want that figurine, I'm not ready to put that much money in a little plastic character. I'm sorry, but you just actually, I feel like you're scamming me if you're selling it for that much money. So that figurine is actually from the Captain America the Winter Soldier movie. It's the Winter Soldier figurine. So you have 2 versions of that thing. One with the googles on, one with the googles off. I don't care which version. I would happily get any of them. So yes, if you see it for a decent price, send me a message. I'm getting quite desperate right now. I'm getting quite desperate as time goes by. Because it's really rare and I really want it. And when I had the opportunity to buy it, I didn't. And now I'm actually getting more desperate every time I look it up on eBay. So yes, on that very happy note, I'm going to leave you. Hopefully this video will be posted tonight, if I can. And hopefully I will not have to refilm it again. So until I see you again and until I post the rest of the videos I have to post, I tell you bye bye and take care of yourself, guys. Ciao!